Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. Maroon Deliverer Workday 11. We're going to start off today with replacing the trim that goes up along the roof line. So I have some replacements. I'm going to pop those off. You just stick a screwdriver in there and work your way around the clips. Pull it off and snap the replacement ones in. Now these can be cleaned up if you want to cut away at all the plastic coating on there and paint them with plasti dip or bumper paint. But I have some replacements, so I'm going to use the replacements. Now the 850 ones allow water to come across and into the window when you're driving at moderate speeds, and the 70 series ones have a lip there to catch the rain and direct the rain up over the top. Not sure which ones I got. They're probably 850 ones. Let me go ahead and replace them. I usually start at the back, working my way up toward the front, not lifting up on it, just riding the screwdriver along with a cloth, popping the clips loose, because if you're planning on reusing this, you don't want to bend it. If you bend it, you're not going to get it straightened out again. Just a piece of aluminum with some form-fitting plastic. So here are the clips. That's where a roof rack mounts. If you have the roof racks for the sedan, they mount in those plastic things and screw in under there. At any rate, make sure you have your clips in place for your replacement trim or when you put it back. I got one still right there I need to pull off of there. Next, I'm going to fix this power seat recliner. Won't recline. Basically, you got to get in here and get at the cable and fix it. If you look down here, you'll see a bolt right there, and there's one right here. This seat lower cushion can be adjusted to fit somebody that's extra short or extra tall by taking these bolts out on both sides and putting the cushion down so that it's lower or up so that it's higher. At any rate, get this lumbar support out. You unscrew it till it stops. You pull it out about 1/4 of an inch, then you unscrew it till it removes. Then you cut the hog ties on the seat cushion. Okay, on this seat I only had to remove the two lower ones, one here and one on the other side. I'll reattach those with zip ties. And now I'm able to get into the back here to the top of the reclining motor. Take that cable loose, cut about 1/4 inch off of the plastic sleeve, and then put that back together. I think these are 8 millimeters. Let me go ahead and get those screws out. Okay, when I got the cable down, the tip was sticking out another 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to heat this metal up, slide it off with a pair of pliers, heat it up with a lighter. Some people use a butane torch, and then I'm going to cut about 1/4 of an inch off of this plastic and heat this back up and slide it back on so that I can have about another 1/4 of an inch sticking out this side, as well as it being jammed in another 1/4 of an inch on that side, so the recliner will work. And I'll test it before I put it all back together. Okay, I pulled the end off. I'm gonna get a razor blade, cut that back, probably 3/8 of an inch, a little bit more than 1/4. Then I'll slide that sleeve back on. All right, I heated the metal up for about 20 seconds, and then I was able to push it onto the plastic, and those crimps will keep it in its place. So I'm gonna let it cool down for about a minute, fit it back in that motor, put one side of the screw in, and then test it. Okay, I got the cable back in the back of it. Let's see if the backrest reclines now. As you can see, it's coming up and it's reclining, so it works. So I'm going to put the other bolt in there and then put the seat in the best position to get zip ties to hold it, the skins secure to the cushion. The white strap you see there is the lumbar support, and this bar here is what actually spins around when you're doing the recline action. So if for some reason your recliner is not working, or it is on one side. This bar is probably slid out one side or the other. Okay, I have the zip ties tying the seat back together so the skin's nice and tight. Now I'm going to cut those off as close as I can with wire cutter. All done with the seat recliner. Next, I'm going to replace the bulb in the display. I got the soldering iron plugged in and the radio almost apart. I got the bulb from behind the LCD display. It had two solder joints on the back of the board, and this is what it looks like. It's in this little black holder there, so you need to thread the new bulb through that holder and put that blue cap on it so that it gives off a white light and not a yellow light. I have the bulb threaded back in the socket. I got the leads pulled through the circuit board here. Almost forgot I needed solder, so I think I have some in my toolbox. I'm going to go ahead and solder that on and clip the ends. Okay, I got the line soldered. Man, they're close, but with the phone, I can see that they're not touching. So I'm going to go ahead and test it and plug it up first and test it. Then I'm going to finish installing it. Asking for a code. I got all those lights on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got the light on. And I have the light on there. So it's asking for a code. 1136. We're good to go. I'll push memory 1. And we got our radio back on without the antenna. So let me go ahead and close it up. Got it all back together. I drove about 20 miles and got my low coolant light. As you can see, the coolant level is very low, if that's in focus there. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the coolant in there. After that, I'll do any topping off with distilled water, but I doubt there'll be any more topping off. I'm going to put the car up on ramps, change the oil, change the transmission fluid. I'll be done for the day. Only thing I'll have to do after that is deal with the sunroof, the windshield wiper, and a couple of the engine mounts. So I did list it on Craigslist, and I listed a lot of the stuff that I repaired in the owner's manual. This is how those roof trims look compared to the other ones. So the other ones were mostly metal. These are still all plastic, and they are 850 roof trims. After 30 miles or so, there's a very clean bolt on the transmission, so it's not picking up really anything from inside of it. Went to fill the car up with oil. 2 gallons of Mobil 1 oil missing. Had to go back to the store and repurchase 2 gallons of Mobil 1 10W40. What a shame. I'm all done for the day. I'll tidy up a couple of engine mounts tomorrow and give it an exterior detail. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.